Time has a way of flying faster when you're keeping up with one of America's biggest families. And in 2025, the Bringing Up Bates clan has once again captured the hearts of fans around the world. From joyous baby arrivals and emotional weddings to frightening health battles and quiet moments of strength. Gil and Kelly Joe. Bates' ever-growing family of 19 children and dozens of grandchildren continues to live a story defined by love, faith, and unshakable resilience. It all began with a sweet new chapter for Josie Bates Balka, who welcomed her third child and first son on February 22nd. The 26-year-old mother, already devoted to her daughters Willow and Hazel, finally got to hold her baby boy, Miles Kelton, after a pregnancy that tested every ounce of her courage. Josie had been battling a blood clotting disorder and a rare blood incompatibility known as Little C, conditions that placed both her and her baby at risk. Yet, through relentless monitoring, faith, and the support of her husband Kelton, she triumphed. When Miles finally arrived, the moment was filled with tears and gratitude, captured perfectly in a heartfelt post she titled, "Meet the New Love of Our Lives." Her story set the tone for a year where miracles and challenges seemed to walk hand in hand. And just when fans thought her family story couldn't get any sweeter, Josie surprised everyone again with another major life update. On April 27th, she revealed that she's expecting her fourth child, officially becoming a soon-to-be mom of 4. While Josie was celebrating new life, her sister Katie faced battles of a different kind. At 37 weeks pregnant with her first child, Haley, Katie's pregnancy turned frighteningly complicated when she was hit with 3 simultaneous infections that sent her body into distress and triggered preterm labor symptoms. Through medical intervention and unwavering support from her husband Travis, both mother and baby pulled through. But just months later, Katie found herself back in the hospital with excruciating pain caused by kidney stones that had been tormenting her for weeks. Surgery was the only solution, and though recovery wasn't easy, she emerged stronger, her journey marked by quiet bravery and steadfast faith. Through it all, she continued preparing for life as a first-time mom, embodying the endurance and grace the Bates family is known for. As Katie fought her health battles, her younger brother Jackson began a chapter straight out of a fairy tale. At just 22 years old, Jackson married his sweetheart, dental assistant Emerson Wells, in a heartwarming ceremony at Bramble Tree Estates in Florida. Officiated by both Gil Bates and Emerson's brother-in-law, the wedding was filled with love, laughter, and the familiar warmth of family. With his brother Warden by his side as best man, Jackson joined the long list of Bates siblings who have carried on their parents' legacy of faith-centered marriages. And while Jackson was exchanging vows, Tori Bates Smith was quietly preparing for yet another round of diaper changes and lullabies. After 6 years of marriage, Tori and her husband, Bobby, revealed that baby number 5 is on the way. Already parents to 2 sons and 2 daughters, their next child will break the family tie, and the anticipation couldn't be sweeter. Tori's mother, Kelly Jo, shared the joyful news online with her signature grandmotherly excitement, calling it a wonderful surprise, and proudly adding that her daughter's hands might be full, but her heart is overflowing. Despite a limited social media presence this year, Tori's gratitude for her growing family has never wavered, and her home remains filled with laughter, love, and little feet running in every direction. For Trace and Lydia Bates, the year brought both the blessing of new life and the fear of loss. After tying the knot in late 2022, the couple welcomed their first child, a baby boy named Riker Cruz, in September. But joy was shadowed by heartache when Lydia's family, longtime asylum seekers from Germany, were blindsided by a deportation order that threatened to separate them. Even Lydia's own residency was uncertain, leaving her to face motherhood under a cloud of fear. In a fortunate turn, the family was granted a 1-year reprieve, giving them hope and time to pursue a permanent solution. Amid uncertainty, Trace and Lydia have leaned on faith and family, cherishing their son and newborn daughter while navigating one of the most challenging chapters of their lives. Meanwhile, Carlin Bates Stewart continued her long, difficult journey through unexplained health issues. Only this time, she had a new reason to keep fighting. Since the birth of her second child, Carlin's body had been plagued by fainting spells and chronic fatigue, symptoms that baffled doctors. But in September 2025, joy came to her home once again when she and her husband, Evan, welcomed their third child, a baby girl they named Navy. Her Instagram announcement, "The world just got a little softer," melted hearts across social media. The happy moment, however, stirred controversy when fans accused her of being insensitive for posting about the birth, while her sister Erin was still in the ICU fighting for her life. Carlin remained graceful through the criticism, focusing on gratitude and recovery while sharing glimpses of her husband's tender support. Days later, she melted hearts once more when she revealed Evan's lavish push gift, a $2,400 Prada diaper bag, complete with a matching baby bottle holder and changing mat. Carlin wrote that she was still wrapping her head around everything, saying, "I didn't think I could love him more, but watching him become a father reminds me how lucky we are." On the other hand, tragedy and hope intertwined again for Lawson and Tiffany Bates, whose emotional transparency turned heartbreak into healing. The couple, who married in 2022, shared their grief with the world after losing their first pregnancy to miscarriage. Through tears, Tiffany revealed that they had named their baby Hope, a name that carried the very essence of what they were holding on to. "We've never been more heartbroken," she said, as Lawson added that their faith remains unshaken. Now their story has taken a joyful turn. Lawson and Tiffany are expecting another baby, just over a year after welcoming their son and William Daniel in July. The couple shared the exciting news on Instagram with sweet family photos showing baby Will, sonogram pictures, and the caption, "Big Brother Activated." Coming winter 2025. Tiffany also laughed about the Bates baby boom happening right now, revealing that another family member is pregnant, and they're only a day apart. "It's so crazy and so exciting," she said. Their story resonated deeply with fans, serving as a reminder that even in devastation, love and faith can endure. In contrast, Nathan and Esther Bates spent the year cherishing the quiet blessings of family life. Married in 2021, the couple has chosen to keep their private world away from the spotlight, focusing instead on raising their child, Kenna Joy and Graham Allen. Their rare social media appearances are filled with warmth, gratitude, and the simple beauty of daily life. Snapshots of coffee mornings, giggling toddlers, and small, sacred moments that speak volumes about their love and contentment. While Alyssa Bates Webster continues to thrive in her role as a hands-on mother of 5. With the arrival of her baby boy, Rhett Allen, last March, Alyssa and her husband John have embraced the chaos and charm of a bustling household. From birthday celebrations for their child Allie Jane, Lexi May, Zoe Joy, Macy Jo, to late-night feedings with the newest addition, Alyssa has built a family life rooted in joy and purpose, always reminding fans to savor every stage of childhood while it lasts. And for Zach and Whitney Bates, 2025 proved to be another milestone year. Already parents of 5, the couple celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary and announced they're expecting their 6th child, a new baby due in spring 2026. Their announcement, shared with a cheerful family video, was captioned, "One's company, 2's a crowd, 3's a party, 4's a circus, 5's a team, and 6 is a whole squad." As Zach continues expanding his career into real estate while helping run the family's Bates Sisters boutique, he and Whitney's ability to balance faith, business, and parenthood has made them one of the family's most admired pairs. Yet, even amid all the joy, sorrow found its way to the Bates home through Michaela and Brandon Keelan's quiet heartbreak. After years of struggling with infertility, the couple finally shared the devastating news that they had lost a baby girl, whom they named Eden. The name, rich in symbolism and serenity, reflected their faith in God's promises despite their pain. Though they have kept most of their journey private, Michael's courage and quiet grace have continued to inspire followers who see in her the strength to hope even when dreams are deferred. But perhaps no story this year has stirred as many emotions as that of Erin and Chad Payne. The couple's family of 8 grew again this August with the arrival of their 7th child, a son named Henry. What should have been a moment of celebration quickly became a desperate fight for life when Erin suffered complications during labor that spiraled into septic shock. As Henry was rushed to the NICU, Erin was transferred to intensive care, where her husband pleaded with fans for prayers. "She's such a light in a dark world," Chad wrote, "and we are holding on to God's promises." Weeks of uncertainty followed, but slowly, miraculously, Erin recovered. When she finally returned home, she revealed that she had temporarily lost function in her right leg, but was regaining strength through therapy. She also shared the bittersweet decision that Henry would be their last child, saying her health and being present for her 7 little ones must come first. As the family rallied around Erin's recovery, new headlines emerged about the younger Bates siblings navigating love and independence in their own ways. Fans briefly buzzed over Warden Bates's budding romance with Taylor Maples after the pair shared cozy holiday photos and appeared to be getting serious. But by early 2025, the relationship had quietly ended, leaving fans surprised but respectful of their decision. Meanwhile, Isaiah Bates has been carving his own quiet path, balancing college classes with work in the family's tree-cutting business. A steady, humble step toward adulthood that reflects the Bates family's enduring work ethic. Through it all, one thing has remained constant: the Bates family's unshakable bond. Whether they're welcoming new babies, grieving unimaginable losses, or facing life-threatening health scares, they've continued to share their journey with openness, warmth, and faith. Their lives may no longer unfold before TV cameras, but the essence of what made Bringing Up Bates beloved, the laughter, the chaos, the love, and the devotion to one another, still thrives in every photo, every post, and every heartfelt message they share.